What's up, all my Cash App investors? Today, I'm going to get into what I have learned about the Tesla stock. Before I get into those details, I do want to say that I kind of realized something about Cash App, and that is the pricing of the stock isn't as fast as if you had it up on the web browser. I realized when I was trying to sell my Zynga stock, which I was right about my prediction, the stock went up by almost $1, still trading almost $1 up. So if you invested in Zynga, like I told you guys to, please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you made some money. Let me know if you stuck through. I sold because of some details in the Q4 earnings, but I made some money. So let me know if you made some money as well. But yes, I noticed that when I was trading the Zynga stock, that the price wasn't moving as fast as what it was on my desktop. Like the price on my Cash app of the stock wasn't moving as fast, so I wasn't able to realize that my stocks that I was holding on to was rising at a fast rate. I wasn't able to realize it because the price that I bought it at was still on the phone. So I don't really know. I updated the app. It could have been that. It could have been a few other things, but if you are looking to make moves, you have to have different ways to look at the stock price and see what's going on, because you just never know. You can lose out on money by one of these apps. It's technology, so you can lose out on money by one of these apps just not working properly or crashing, I guess. Many of you may know that the Tesla stock has risen from, I'm sure a few weeks ago it was like around like 650. It hit 900 at one point this week, and now it's trailing in around 700. And people are just mind blown. They don't understand why. The stock was at $200 last year, $300 last year. They're very confused. Is it the coronavirus? What is it? What's going on? Should I invest? Should I not invest? Something that I've learned is that when the rise has already taken place, don't chase it. Shout out to my man Greg for teaching me that. When the rise has already taken place, don't chase it. You got to wait for it to dip again. Unfortunately, it looks nice, but you got to wait for it to dip again. Unless people's predictions are right. What I've learned, it's research. Research, there's always a reason why something is happening. You need to figure out why it's happening, or you need to figure out why it's going to happen. With that knowledge, once you've accumulated all the knowledge, you're not really taking risks, because you're taking an insight and you're just making a good judgment at that point. So let's talk about some Tesla details that I've realized or researched and found out. I'm going to give to you so that you can make your own evaluation on whether it's worth investing or just continuing to watch. Through my research, I realized that analysts are saying that the Tesla stock is not trading on fundamentals. What that means is it's not being affected by the coronavirus. It's not being affected by anything that's going on in the world. It's kind of more just being affected by people's like waking up, people realizing how how advanced this company is, and the power that it can have in the future with everything that they've been able to bring together. Let's talk about one of the most important things, which is artificial intelligence. Many of you may know about artificial intelligence. Many of you may not know, may not care. But artificial intelligence is a very important thing in the car industry, especially with Tesla, because they are, I believe, one of the only companies that has a massive amount. Massive. Like, they are ahead of everybody in artificial intelligence, because they built these computers inside their Teslas that are already on the road that are picking up all this data, people's driving data, traveling data, how far, how short, how many hours a day are people driving, all this intelligence and knowledge that Tesla will have. They can reshape the auto industry however they want with all this information. AI has been like a huge thing, and it's a worldwide huge thing because it's patterns. Just like anything, with the right amount of information, you get these patterns, and then patterns mimic themselves, and then you can kind of make decisions based off the patterns that you already know. So that's one of the biggest things. Their artificial intelligence. They have more artificial intelligence than any other car maker out there, and I guess people are just realizing this. I guess it's finally hitting people like, wow, like this is real. But I do think that China's money being invested into the U.S. kind of did spike it up to 900, and then everybody kind of brought it down. But that's the first thing. The next thing is their battery. They're said to be 3 to 4 years ahead of any other electrical car maker on battery life, on battery price. And analysts are saying that basically for any other company to compete against Tesla in the future, they are going to have to sell their cars at a lower rate, pretty much losing, just to even compete with Tesla. So it just goes to show you how far ahead Tesla is on the designing of the battery. Sorry, excuse my phone. Very rude. So that's another thing. The third thing is kind of just the whole robotics, how they're building the self-driving car, like all their expected things that they're creating. The Tesla truck, that hasn't even hit the road yet, but people were going crazy about the Tesla truck. The Tesla motorcycle bike, or that's supposedly gonna come and hit the road sooner or later. Tesla can be like, they are going to be the next biggest thing, I think, just because of their innovation. And that is why the stock is just it's going crazy right now. What I would call Tesla is disruptive innovation. And that is what's really driving this stock price. They just have so much potential, and it can disrupt imagine Tesla in 4 years disrupting all the other automakers. Everybody just wants electric car. Imagine that. Think about that. Or even just whatever percent is that. I think it's like at 18%. Them going from 18% to like 50% of the market. Half the people in this world wanting electrical cars. If I can afford a Tesla, I would be in a Tesla right now for sure. It's a cool car. Just the design of it and everything that's happening. I think Elon Musk is just an innovator. He's a crazy guy, but you get that when you're so innovative and you have all these ideas, and people have all the most negative things to say about him. But you got to think about what he's attempting to do. He's attempting to disrupt the automaking industry with an electric car that is better and has better and smarter than any other average car that's on the road. You got to think about how many people do not want him to win, do not want this idea to be a real thing, but it's here, people. Tesla is here, and I believe that they are here to stay. And their innovation, the disruptive innovation, it is what is driving this price up. And analysts are projecting, don't quote me on this, do your own research, but analysts are projecting that in 4 years, this stock is going to be at a maximum 15K per share, or a moderate 7K per share, minimum $1,500 per share. So right now, if it's trading at 700, you can say you're still early. I did say early in the video not to chase, but if these projections are correct, this is not chasing, my people. You're putting money to the side so it can develop into something bigger. And if I'm going to be truthful to you, I don't think just buying one stock is really going to do it. Like, if you're going to invest into Tesla, you got to buy a handful of stocks. You buy a handful of stocks, your money can really flip itself in a few years, and your life could change. If you imagine this stock going from 700 to 7,000, and you have, let me do the math real quick. 700 to 7,000. Let's say you have, 700. Say you have 5 shares. So if you bought 5 shares at 3,500, and in 4 years at 7,000 a share, you'll be at 35,000. I don't think there's a bank in the world that could ever get you that much money within a few years. But like I said, you got to do your research. This is all analysts talking, and the main thing behind Tesla is its disruptive innovation. That's why it's trading. It's not on fundamentals. I think that people are past fundamentals on this business and they are ready to invest in the future of this business. And that's why people are just buying this stock up at the highest price right now, because it has so much potential. It's the future. Tesla is the future. We have to sit here and admit it. We can't keep saying, oh, no. An electrical car is a cool thing. I think it's, if I get around and I get a chance to invest in Tesla, I might do so. Might be very interested, especially if it dips. If it dips, we got to get in, y'all. I'll keep y'all posted. I hope y'all learned something from this video. If you are invested in Tesla, please let me know in the comments. If you're thinking about investing in Tesla, let me know in the comments. If you have already been invested in Tesla and already made money through this transition, please let me know in the comments, just so we can all stay informed and grow and learn together. I appreciate you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your Friday. Stay blessed. Research, y'all.